trust and junk.
All right. What is going on? Douchikins. I don't know. Let's get right into this, I guess. I'm doing my little review of the Defenders today. Why not? I wanted to wait a week so everybody had a chance to, at least watch it. I watched it. I enjoyed it enough to watch it twice, and I did watch it twice over the weekend. I do have problems with it, but for the most part, I enjoyed myself during this, and I thought that the series itself was pretty damn good. Could have been better. A lot of things could have been a hell of a lot better than they were. Well, I don't know if I want to start off with my gripes or whatever. Let's start off with a little family business, okay? I listen to you guys in the group. I'm sorry that lately, I've been a little bit on edge, so that may have been seeping out into, seeing me angry about other things. I had to take a step back for a second and realize, you know what? All of this stuff that goes on in CBM, it's my fun time. It's my, the CBM and TDA, it's my fun page. It's supposed to be my fun page, but for some reason, angst about other areas of my life have been seeping into it. So I've been taking it out on, the people that I love the most, y'all. So I apologize for that, and it's not you, it's me. Anyway, but like I said, back to the Defenders. I really did enjoy it. I had a good time. It was nice to see these characters together that they've developed over time, except for Finn Jones, of course, because I can't stand his freaking version of Iron Fist. But we'll get into that later. It was kind of slow, but I didn't mind that much because they were just kind of setting it up, and they did a nice job taking their time up until that point to set up the plot and all that other thing that was going to happen inside the series, which was all right with me. I was fine with them taking their time with it. I think that when you take your time with things, generally speaking, you get a decent outcome. Started taking off around episode 3, which was nice. It was good. The first time we get to see the Defenders, by the way, spoilers. I'm not going to bother with the non-spoiler talk. I'm assuming that if you're watching this video, you've already seen it. If you haven't seen it, then stop watching, come back and watch later. First time you got to see all the Defenders together, and it was kind of cool to actually watch them. You kind of were jazzed up about that whole outside the conference room scene was a pretty badass little freaking fight scene going on there, and it was nice to see them all kind of come together and do their thing with each other. Matt Murdock having his own little, having his whole thing thrown completely off once he realized he was fighting against Elektra. And wonder what the hell, that really threw him off, which was Matt Murdock would have seemingly been an easy choice for the leader of the Defenders had Elektra not been a part of the series at all, but because she was there, that was his Achilles heel, and it completely threw him off his every game, But their reluctance to actually be a team was kind of cool afterwards to see that and everything like that. We got Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver. All right, listen, I love Sigourney Weaver. I've always liked her as an actress. I think she usually does a very, very good job. Unfortunately, I think that in the Defenders, she kind of phoned it in a little bit. Somebody said in one of the threads, and I can't even help but agree wholeheartedly, that she basically played this character like Ripley. So much so that there was an episode, and I can't remember which one it was, that she said, I had a daughter once. And as soon as she said that, it completely took me out of it, because the first thing that came to my mind was, yeah, I remember, I know you have a daughter. You said in the extended version of Aliens. I remember that. Oh, wait, you're not Ripley. And then for 10 minutes, I kept on dying laughing, going, Newt, my name's Newt. Nobody calls me Rebecca except my mother. Just completely, it took me out of it. Newt! I know that wasn't her daughter's name, and who cares, right? Really, who cares? But yeah, there were just times where I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. All right, God bless her. I love Sigourney Weaver, and she came to a freaking end anyway, right? I love JJ and all her jokes. I thought that Jessica Jones was great in this. Jacob Fudge said he's not, she's not the person that she doesn't really accurately depict her from the comics, and I haven't read Alias, and I want to. It's only because it's on Max Comics. It's not something that I can download. I might be able to download it. I just haven't. But the biggest difference I think in Jessica Jones in this series and in the comics is her physical appearance. She's a lot more dainty in this, because she's a little bit more of a thick girl, and she's much more average looking. Kristen Ritter is really, really hot. She's thin. But I think that she does a great job with her personality, because she's kind of a give a shit, no give a shit kind of a person. Maybe she goes a little bit overboard with the not giving of the shit, but still, I find her hilarious, and I think that all of her jokes, you look like shit, and nice ears comment, and ironclad, and all of those jokes, I thought nailed it for me. I thought, she was funny. I think she's funny. She's a funny girl. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, Charlie Cox, always Charlie Cox. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's Charlie Cox. Charlie Cox is Matt Murdock, and he is Daredevil. It was good to see him in the courtroom early on, and it was great to see him, do his Daredevil thing. And I don't know, just he's always been very, very good at that. Coulter as Luke Cage. I think Jacob French is absolutely right about that as well. I think that he absolutely embodies that character. Between the looks and the way that he acts, I think that Coulter really, really does nail that character. So that's cool. So then there's there's another member. Finn Jones ruins this shit for me. He fucking does, man. Fucking Finn fucking Jones. What the hell's the matter with you? He is by far and they say it in the series, which means like, what the hell? You guys know this, and you're unable to fucking fix it with maybe some writing to make him actually a little bit more of an engaging character than he is. But he is absolutely the dumbest period, Iron period, Fist period ever fucking period. I'm freaking channeling my inner Will McAvoy for that shit. For anybody who knows Aaron Sorkin and that little nugget of whatever. But my God, he's a drag on the team. How stupid is this freaking character? And how stupid is this character? Seriously. I mean, we're talking about it, in the final scene. That's something that he's actually been fucking warned about. By the way, you're a key to this lock that opens up this door. We don't know what's behind the door, but we know the hand wants it really bad, and we know that it's really bad, so you shouldn't open the door. So much to the point that Stick was willing to fucking kill this guy to prevent this door from being opened. And then how does the door get opened? Well, Electrica basically says a freaking, look, your shoes are untied, freaking trick to get him to open the fucking door. Moron. You're right next to the door that they don't want you to open. So what the hell are you doing even lighting up your fucking fist? What are you even doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yes, you're the dumbest Iron Fist fucking ever. And Finn Jones just isn't, it's just not working for me. I'll admit that his fight scenes were a hell of a lot better in this than they were in his series. They were better choreographed. Most of the fight scenes in this were a little bit better choreographed. Still nothing compares to the first season of Daredevil. That was the best choreographed fighting that we've gotten so far out of all of the Netflix series that have been released in regards to these characters. But this was all right, excluding the end scene where there was just too much going on. It seemed like there was a lot of, it was a very small space, and it seemed like they had a hard time kind of capturing the whole everybody doing this or that. There was one or two fuck yeah moments in that basement scene, but other than that, there wasn't see them all fighting together and fighting against so many people. You would think there would have been a hell of a lot more captured moments that were, better or whatever. But I don't know. Madame Gao, I think I had some things to say about Madame Gao too. Madame Gao was a hell of a lot more interesting than we didn't know anything about her, and she was mysterious, because the more layers they peeled off her onion, the less interesting she became. And while we're on the subject, why won't we talk about the freaking Hand of the Fist, okay? The Hand of the Fist, all right? They are a bunch of jumbling fucking infighting pricks too, aren't they? They're supposed to be the ones with the master plan that brings down everything. And when a master plan winds up being, let's dig a hole in the earth so we can get immortality and thus fucking destroying New York City in the process, seems just kind of like a letdown. And so did the whole hand of the fist thing. And maybe they should have made a bigger deal out of revealing the five, so that they could have been characters that we would have been like, oh shit, you're fucking one of the five. That's fucking awesome. But instead, it was just like, all right, that's the hand of the fist. That's the hand of the fist. All right, okay, cool. Sigourney Weaver winds up getting, what's Sigourney Weaver? Whatever. I don't even remember her character's name. That's how ineffectual she was. Whatever. Once her demise happened, the whole storyline just kind of seemed to be just really, really rushed, scattered, and everything. And then all of a sudden, so you're following Electric Lead, and what's her fucking deal? She just wants the stuff, and I don't know. It was just very. I was like, what's going on here? I don't understand this. But it doesn't make any sense to have like a whole bunch of series build up how important and freaking crazy powerful the hand is, and then reveal in the Defenders that they're just basically a bunch of bickering family members that can't fucking figure out which way they want to rule the world. So, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. What else did I say? Anything? That's all I got. But, I mean, the ending, you want to say, okay, was I choked up by the ending? I wasn't choked up by the ending because I'm a nerd, all right? I'm a nerd. And somebody already confirmed a third season or something like that, right? So why am I'm like, okay, so, I know. I know, all right? Yeah, Dad, I know. So what I would like to see for the future, of course, is, we're stuck with him, so we got it. He's got a second season. We're stuck with Finn Jones, so I got to kind of try to embrace him like I did Kerry Collins back in the day when he was the Giants quarterback. I can't believe I actually pulled for that guy. My friends used to be like, Kerry Collins sucks, worst quarterback ever. We need to get another quarterback. No, wait. No, he's Kerry Collins. He's not that bad. No. And I would defend him, and I look back, and I'm like, God, I was a fool. I was a fool. I was just a fan, But I'm a fan of these series, so now I got to pull for Finn Jones to kind of, maybe pull some acting ability out of his ass and bring this character around somehow. But I was saying that I would like to see him wear the Daredevil outfit just because I want that doubt. I want people to be like, Matt Murdock is gone and so is Daredevil. What the fuck, So it would be nice if they got together and said, we really should freaking have somebody jump in this suit and go around fighting crime, because otherwise people are going to put two and two together and figure out that Matt Murdock is Daredevil in some way, shape, or form. I think I'm pretty sure it was Spider-Man. I can't remember. I can't fucking remember, but I'm pretty sure Spider-Man was the one that put the Daredevil suit on when Murdock was in jail, so that they would actually Murdock got put in jail for being Daredevil, but then Spider-Man dressed up as Daredevil and started fighting crime, and then they released him. But cool stuff, good stuff in the comics. That's stuff that they should bring out here. Also, the death of Foggy Nelson in the fucking in the jail cell while Murdock's watching and fucking going crazy. That's another storyline that I would really love to see. It's like him, Kingpin, and fucking Bullseye fucking killing Foggy. That would be cool. That would be really cool. I'd hate to see Foggy go, even though he did an alright job on him. He did okay. But anyway, I don't know what else to say about this. I could probably fucking go on and on and on. I did enjoy it, but I definitely did. The more it's one of those things where it's a stinker that fucking, there's things that stink that just come out afterwards. Like drinking like coffee when you haven't put enough fucking sugar in it and you're used to it. You're just like, oh, it's your first cup. You're like, oh, thank God for the caffeine. But then afterwards you're like, wait a second. It needs more. It needs more. That's all I got to say about that. Do something good for yourself and do something good for somebody else. I love you all. Peace. I guess what's next is, Kingsman? I don't know. Somebody